Welcome. Welcome to the Clayton Chamber of Commerce's 2024 Platform at the Podium video series. My name is Dean Penny, and I am Vice Chair of the Legislative and Governmental Affairs Committee for the Chamber. We are excited to bring this series to you, giving the candidates running for office an opportunity to directly share with you some of their views. The offices that are going to be represented in this video series include the U.S. House of Representatives, District 13, the North Carolina State Senate, District 10, the North Carolina House of Representatives, Districts 26 and 53, Johnston County Commissioners, and the Johnston County Public School Board. All the candidates running for office in each of these categories were offered an opportunity to come and participate in the series, and each were given questions in advance, giving them an opportunity to share with you directly their views about key issues. We encourage you to watch each video in the series. It's a great way to become informed and help you make a better decision as you go and prepare yourself to vote. So thank you again. We appreciate you watching this series, and also appreciate your contribution to our community as you register your vote.
Good morning. My name is Benton Sawrey. I live in Clayton, North Carolina, and I currently serve in the North Carolina State Senate, and I'm running for re-election for North Carolina Senate District 10, which is unique in that we are a whole county district and I represent all of Johnston County. The first question is about workforce development, what we can do to attract more businesses to North Carolina and specifically here in Johnston County. Two big issues. First things that come up anytime you talk to a business that's looking at our area is workforce and the tax and regulatory environment. The first part is workforce. I think we have a great community college system here in North Carolina, and we need to take advantage of that system and those resources, and we need to make sure that our community college is aligned with training people to go out into the workforce and work for these companies that are looking to locate in Johnston County. JCC has a great track record of doing that, but we need to make sure that the funding model aligns with that goal as well, so we're not putting an emphasis on just a two-year college transfer model. The other is tax and regulatory scheme. So for the past 14 years, the Republican-led North Carolina General Assembly has taken great strides towards reducing regulations and reducing the tax barriers. I'm a big proponent of getting rid of North Carolina's personal income tax, which also impacts small businesses and makes it a competitive environment. And I think we should continue down that pathway over the next decade and see what we can do to reduce the tax burden so that we attract more companies to come here as opposed to Florida, Tennessee, Virginia, and other states with a lower barrier.
Hi, I'm Felicia Baxter, and I'm running for Senate District 10. I will support and advocate for workforce development and small business support. I aim to strengthen job training programs to align with key industries like healthcare and manufacturing, and providing resources to help small businesses grow and create jobs in Johnston County.
So one of the primary purposes of state government is providing roads and highways and maintaining those same things. North Carolina traditionally funds its road construction and maintenance through the gas tax. In recent years, we have started appropriating a portion of the sales tax proceeds that we're receiving from different entities into the Highway Trust Fund as well to pay for those same maintenance projects and construction projects. I think the current model is fine with respect to gas cars, but as we see more and more electric vehicles on the road, we do need to take a look at adjusting how that model works with respect to cars like Teslas and things that are using battery packs. I mean, for two reasons. One, those cars are heavier than your standard gas car, and they're putting more stress on the roadway. And two, there is a sales tax on the electricity that's being generated, but it is less than the gas tax is currently being paid. So there's an issue with free use per se or reduced cost use. And I think that's something that we're going to need to look at if we continue to want to be the good road state in the Southeast.
I'm committed to creating opportunities, growing our local economy, and driving positive change in the county.
Sure. So with respect to the personal income tax, I campaign on getting rid of North Carolina's personal income tax, and it's still a goal of mine. So we don't do it overnight though, and I think that's a big thing to point out. So right now, the way it's structured, North Carolina's personal income tax is scheduled to be cut by about 50% over the next 6 years. What that means is that the state will hit certain revenue targets within the budget, and if they hit those revenue targets based on sales tax increases, then the personal income tax will automatically drop by a certain percentage. We have sales tax that is increasing exponentially every single year, it seems like, and we can backfill the lost income taxes with that sum and do so in a responsible manner to make sure that we continue to fund essential services like teacher salaries, education, community colleges, road funding, and our healthcare systems.
I support responsible tax reductions while ensuring essential services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure are well funded. Any changes should be balanced with long-term focus on maintaining financial stability.
So workforce is it's top of mind for any businesses looking to locate here in Johnston County or in North Carolina. As a general matter, I think two things that we can do at the state level. One is put a renewed emphasis and focus on childcare. If somebody does not have access to reliable, safe, and effective childcare, then they're likely not going to be able to participate in the workforce. We saw how important that was in the past 4 years, especially during the COVID pandemic. We made a major investment this past year in child care facilities and funding, and I think we need to continue with that investment going forward and maybe look at different models where we can provide child care options to small and mid-sized companies, not just some of our larger employers, and through a decentralized system. The other thing is aligning our funding model with education workforce development. For so long, especially for my generation, we put a focus on the 4-year college degree and not necessarily what you're going to do after getting that 4-year college degree. We need to make sure that our community colleges are receiving funding for these high-cost programs that are going to put somebody into the workforce. And we need to go further. We need to emphasize programs like JOCO Works, which is getting into our middle schools, telling our students about career options, and then putting them into high school programs and educating them so they don't have to go to community college necessarily or a 4-year college in order to get a job or develop a skill that they can build a family and a career with going forward.
I would focus on expanding apprenticeship programs, increasing community college partnerships with industries, and investing in STEM programs to prepare workers for growing sectors like healthcare, technology, and manufacturing.
So appreciate the time here this morning. Looking to continue on the good work that I've done over the past 2 years already. I think the first term has shown that I'm effective as a freshman. I think I continue to build on that in my next term. Part of being a state senator or a representative in a community is knowing your community. And I know Johnston County, I know Clayton, I know Smithfield, I know our other communities that are around here. 4 generations of my family called Johnston County home. And I think you've seen what I can do in one term, with delivering results to our communities, for infrastructure, for policy, for different government programs and institutions. And I'm excited to have that chance to go build on that success in my second term. And I hope the voters will send me back and have confidence in me to continue making good decisions for our community.
I'm running for North Carolina Senate because I believe Johnston County and District 10 deserves a strong advocate in Raleigh. With over 15 years of experience in human resources, talent acquisition, and project management, I understand the importance of economic development, workforce training, and business growth. As someone who has balanced work, education, and family as a single mother, I know firsthand the challenges that many families in the district face. I am committed to fostering opportunities for everyone and ensuring that our region continues to thrive. Voters should support me because I will work timelessly and be accessible to create a better future for Johnston County.